Netflix?
No!
Is it HBO?
No!
Is it Disney?
No!
Is it Apple TV?
No!
Then it must be Tubi. Tell them they're streaming.
Welcome to Tell Them They're Streaming. Hey, my name is Robert, and sitting beside me is a Australian comedian who was invited to be on the TV show BattleBots, but was declined at the last moment because he bought in a sex robot. This is Richie Oils Ain't Oils Goodacre. Hey, Richie.
Look, man. If we can do the job, we can do the job. I don't, sex sells. That's all I'll say. Okay. Well, if I bring in the ratings, who cares? All right. I don't care. All right. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Kids are watching. All right. Who cares? Okay. Educational.
Could have it beaten one of the other robots? That's the question.
Oh, look. It could have. I mean, it might be able to beat off one of the other robots. You know what I mean?
Oof.
Look, I went there. Yes, I did.
So, Richie, how's your week been?
Oh yeah, like you may notice, actually you might not notice. I'm actually in a different place. You'd be forgiven if you didn't notice because it looks nearly exactly exactly the same. No points for creativity.
We're seeing you in a different area, though, where last time we could see your bedroom. Sorry, not your bedroom. The facing where your bathroom is. Where this time I don't think we could see your bathroom.
So can't see my bathroom this time. So look, you can't see my magnificent toilet. You can see my TV though. Yeah. See, I can show off my TV. You can see Mr. Monkey.
I was wondering what that was.
Mr. Monkey Man with his leather jacket. If you press that little if you press that little in the monkey's chest, it goes hi Richie, you're so sexy, you're as hot as my ass is red. Have a nice day, you chick magnet, you. And that's my dad.
Yeah, you've told us that story before on here before, so we actually get to see the monkey.
You get to see the monkey in the story, yeah.
Oh wow. You should have brought it over and you could have pressed it and we could have heard it as well. But anyway, we'll do that another time.
Oh, look, next time. Well, I gotta leave them wanting more. So maybe next episode I will do that.
Excellent. Anything else you've been doing throughout the week, or it's just been move?
It's been moving and grooving. Just moving and grooving. Yeah. And trying to this room's a bit smaller than the other one, a little tiny bit smaller. So just trying to fit everything in. I've even got because I collect a lot of shirts, as you know. I don't think I've ever had. I don't think I've had
the same shirt on twice.
I've never worn the same shirt on an episode. Yeah. So
you're like that. You're like the dude off Gruen. What's his name?
I'm like Todd Sampson. Yes.
You're like Todd Sampson. Different shirt every week.
Different show every week, but to the point where I've got a bin here and a pink bin, and mum's just used it to put in a whole bunch of shirts. It's just a whole bunch of shirts in the bin now. I'll just use it to So I've got I've got a whole cupboard full of shirts and a bin full of shirts. It's not so yes, and then I've even got a cupboard full of DVDs. I got a shelf in the cupboard full of DVDs.
Yes. We know about people that have DVDs in their cupboard. We know what that's all about.
Yeah, Family Guy.
Zombie porn.
Yeah. Zom porn.
All righty. This week we're looking at 7-Star Grand Mantis from 1983.
I just realized how ironic that is. My T-shirt, it says 7-Star FTR.
Oh, does it? 7-star FTR. Spoiler alert for later on in the program. But yeah,
But yeah,
awesome.
there wasn't. I'm just saying it wasn't planned. Can you?
You could have said it was planned, and then we all thought that you were intellectually more superior.
Well, I am, but still.
All right. Tubi says 4 villains oppress a villager. Sorry, a village until a beggar
Just
comes.
they oppress one villager.
Well, they could. That'd still make a good story. Until a beggar comes and teaches a young man and a woman the 7-star Grand Mantis style of martial arts fighting. So that was the synopsis for Tubi, Richie. Just seeing if you got that when watching the film. And the one for IMDb is pretty much exactly the same. So I'm not going to bother reading that one out.
Okay, cool. Glad you put.
The director was Godfrey Ho. And we've done a thing on Godfrey Ho before in one of our earlier episodes. He's one that pops up a lot because he's done thousands of films. He's also done a film called The Ninja Squad from 1986. And the other director is Sonny Chiu. He also has a whole heap of different names, but he did a movie called Red Rattlesnake from 1982. Have you got anything else to say about Godfrey Ho or Sonny Chiu, Richie?
Just that, I mean, I might have talked about last time, and you'll see when you'll see later. He does a lot of. He likes ninjas.
He does
He
like a
likes
ninja.
ninjas. He's a huge fan of ninjas, zombies. Yes, he's got a very interesting style to his movies. Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't hard to come up with a quiz for Godfrey Ho, I will say.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm,
I
mm.
think last time we did one, I did a ninja quiz. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I've got the writer down as Godfrey Ho as well, and he's also written Power Connection in 1995. Okay, the cast. I've got the names that they gave me on IMDb.
Oh,
So,
like how you say, I got the names they gave me. Like they might be bullshit, but that's what they gave me.
well, the thing is the on the movie itself, it had different names on there than the ones I'm about to give out.
Okay.
But that's because they're like an Asian a star from Hong Kong. Quite often had a whole heap of different names. He or she had their original name, they had their acting name, then they had their English acting name, and blah blah blah. So that's all over the place. And I haven't been able to get any pictures of any of them either. So it's going to be pretty quick. Bang Hon So was in a movie called The Incredible Shaolin Thunder Kick from 1982. Young Al Kim was in a movie called Dragon Against Vampire, 1985. Jong Ah Song. I'm going to say most of these people are from South Korea, and you can probably tell by their names. They've got very South Korean names. Jong Ah Song was in Chantung Chinese Restaurant. Ha Sop Choi was in a movie called 10 Shaolin Disciples from 1975. And last but not least, Leong Jai Cho was in Deadly Shaolin Long Fist from 1982, Richie.
When I finished the movie, one of the movies that because on Tubi it automatically plays another movie, and the movie that was automatically going to play was the Shaolin Drunk Monkey, which we've already done.
Yes, which was the other Godfrey Ho movie that we did. So yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. It's come sooner than we thought. It's Film Chat.
Film chat.
A nice little training fight to start off the film. This was at the very beginning of there was another bit at the very beginning of the film that I think tried to explain what was going on, but I think it made it more confusing for me.
Yeah. 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 I was, I don't know. It was almost like I don't know. Yeah, don't bother kind of thing. I was I don't know. Just it made it more confusing. I was just like, yeah, I'm with you.
So after that little bit, we had a nice little training fight, and these were let's just call them the bad guys because that's what they are
Yeah,
in the film. And this was actually a nice little fight, and I training fight, and I thought that I had promise once I saw this beginning bit.
yeah,
But coming up to the next thing, Richie, is just bizarre.
yeah.
A fun game of how many pigs can you catch?
Yes.
Uh,
I thought they were like at like it was like their weird version of the Echo or something. Okay. Oh, now it'll explain. Oh, I keep forgetting that like other people other than Australia watch this. So the Echo, the Echo is just like a yearly exhibition show thing. Like that Queensland have that that is kind of a tradition. It's quite popular though. We even have like a holiday for it. Yeah, and you have rides and show bags and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So
I mean, originally it was set off for farmers to come to the city to show off their wares, but nowadays, like you said, it's all about the show bags and the rides and making sweet, sweet love. So anyway,
oh, and animals, I guess, as well. Not to animals. Oh,
why
anyway, move
did you
on.
say that straight after I said?
We don't know. I momentarily forgot what you said. Like, no, God, no. Please don't
Oh,
make sweet love to animals. You'll get kicked out.
no, no, not anymore. They passed that law.
Yeah.
Um,
PC gone mad.
yeah, it's just shocking. Before we go on, Richie, and I thought you might have something to say about this. I didn't really like how these pigs were handled. They were a bit rough with them, and I guess it was a different time, but I
Yeah,
thought there was a bit of pig abuse.
yeah, I thought that too. Yeah, I've never, yeah, as I've talked to you quite a few times on, yeah, I'm all very sensitive about like sort of animal, you know, anything to do like when animals die or there's animal abuse on film, uh, even if truly the animals aren't harmed, yeah, I get. Yeah, I get a bit sensitive towards it, and yeah, it did feel like the animal, like it didn't feel like they were handled particularly with care
No.
here. They were just like, it just felt like, ah, screw it, they're pigs, who cares? But
Mm.
yeah, so that was a bit. And speaking of animals, hello, how you going, Abby? Um, um, uh, yeah, so
But it was a bit rough. There was pulling of tails. There was sort of
yeah,
throwing them into the place where they've got to put them rather than just placing them, stuff like that,
yeah,
which was a bit awkward to watch. But like I said,
yeah,
different time, different place. Sometimes, you know,
yeah,
you sometimes need to be better educated.
yeah.
The old man helps the blue man because I don't know their names, so just
The blue man,
just go
blue
with
man.
me. The man in blue, but he gets help from an old man to win the contest. So he actually
Is he like the offshoot to Johnny Cash, the Man in Black?
what the man in blue.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that would probably be a great blues artist if I could think of one off the top of my head.
Sure, there's heaps. I just can't think of any. Anyway.
um, the man in blue does not split the money fairly down with the old man. That was the thing. The old man said, I will help you if you split the winnings between the two." And he didn't. He just gave a bit of a penny and then pretended his back was sore and wandered off. He then gets attacked by his opponent and friends from the pig game. Though it's the old man who was helping him while in the tree steals the money. So he's getting beat up. They're trying to get the money off him, and the old man nicks the money. The man in blue and the old man go off together, and then they suddenly have dinner with a bunch of ladies.
Yeah, they do. And there was just like one, I don't know if this is essentially, there was like one scene where like this chick is like giving this kind of like bathing this dude, or like
Mm.
giving and he goes, you've got potential if you play your cards right. So I'll show you to my bedroom. Oh, what in heavens could he mean? Uh, oh, yeah.
Obviously, he's good at 500,
Yeah,
and they were going in
yeah,
there to play cards. I
they're going
mean,
to play cards. Like a little bit of he's known around the village as a very proficient in go fish.
they call him Mr. Canasta.
Mr. Canasta, yeah, yeah. That's definitely what he's talking about, Mr. Canasta.
But when he's on his own, he does play solitaire. Oh, God.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. Yeah, no, he's like all of us. He plays solitaire. He plays solitaire. On the toilet.
yeah, were you talking about me then?
No, I mean, no. Like everybody, I think everybody plays.
Oh, okay. I thought you
I
said,
feel
oh yeah, you play solitaire on the toilet, and I
no.
thought.
I mean, like,
I was going to say there are some
if you're
things in
going
life I may tell you that you don't have to tell everybody.
if you're going to reveal what you do, that's on you. I wasn't actually opening the door for you to reveal it. I was just saying people do that. Oh,
Oh, we should have
but
a
but, but 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 now people know that now because
what we should do a segment. What do you play while on the toilet?
yeah. Well, I'm more of a. I mean, I used to be more of an Angry Birds kind of guy.
And you played the
Yeah.
game as well.
Yeah, angry turds. No, God, what am I doing?
Oh,
Uh, Jesus. Off the rails, off the rails. No, I mean honestly, I just Facebook. So you never know. Sometimes I could be at my computer chair. Sometimes I could be on the dunny.
what if you
Well,
accidentally went live?
I, I, I actually went live. I did actually go live once when I went when when my phone was on my lap and I might not have been wearing pants. It's like, oh shit. But no one's. I think it was only for a couple of seconds, and it was like, oh shit. I learned, learned a lesson. So yeah, it's a very revealing episode. This one.
Yeah, I don't think very many people saw it.
Hey.
The opponents are the Chang clan, and they go after those two to get the money. A fight breaks out. Believe it or not, you're going to hear that a lot.
No way. Get out of here.
The two lose, and they take all their clothes off. I mean, why did they do that?
I don't know. Let them go on Facebook Live.
Anyway, because they're running around with just their undergarment on, they obviously need to put some clothes on. So they go and steal some clothes off a washing line. These happens to be women's clothes, though.
Yeah.
But I guess when you need to wear something, you just need to wear something. So they put them on. But what happened then? The owner of the clothes caught them and then beat them both up.
Oh no.
You break my water jar, and then you try to steal my clothes. Who do you think you are, huh?
We didn't mean to. Honestly, we didn't mean to.
It's all a bunch of lies. I caught you red-handed this time. Is this all you have to say to yourself?
Go easy on her. I get you. Please.
But because of their error in their ways for stealing clothes, the woman goes, well, you have to go and collect water for me to repay me. And it's mainly the man in blue because the old guy is old. So the man in blue is starting to fetch water, starts fetching water with her as well and
It's
stuff
where
like
old
that.
people get away with everything, man. They get to be, they don't have to do chores. They can be racist. Yeah.
I don't know if they're
Uh,
allowed to be racist.
I mean, look, the people just use them more. Like, I was back in that, back then, people just thought that.
They were taking water for the Chang clan, but he gets beaten up again, so he runs away this time. The old man catches up with him, and then they have a fight. Believe it or not, I think
No way.
I've missed out a couple of fights in here anyway.
Oh man, no, what do you mean? You haven't talked about every fight in this. Well, how can you not talk about every fight? There's so many.
I do want to talk about there was a bit where they're down getting water, and this was the woman and the man in blue.
Yeah.
And they start like guzzling water. Like there's some bad guys there, and they guzzle water, and they're going, "Oh, look, we could do it as well." And they guzzle all this water until their stomachs are huge because of all the water that they've consumed. And then they work out, oh, hang on, we can consume a lot of water like camels, and then we can spit it out. So I don't know if that comes up again later, but I just thought I'd mention it. Both the old man and the men in blue go, not the men, the man in blue. The Men in Blue is a whole different movie.
Here come the man in blue. Man in blue.
They both
Yeah.
go, oh, you're still going?
No, I'm good. I'm done.
So who's in the Man in Blue? Who's the main actor?
The men in blue.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, Will Tommy Lee.
Who?
Tommy Lee.
Tommy
Not Tommy
Lee.
Lee. Not Tommy Lee Jones, it's Tommy Lee.
I'm sorry I left you like that, but I'll try to make it up to you any way that I can.
Don't bother. Tell me, do you know those evil men?
Chan Ching, you mean? You might say that I know him and his men.
Tell her she's suffered just as much as you have.
Okay, we find out the woman has been raped by the Chung clan.
Yeah. That wasn't great to watch.
No, and we saw that in a flashback, or with her thinking about it. So we pretty much hate the Chung clan altogether, the Chang clan altogether, and I think that's what's supposed to be, that we despise the Chang clan. The old man teaches the man in blue some kung fu. Didn't even really know the old man was a teacher. Well, his real name's something or other, Beggar, but
Yeah.
we'll keep on calling him old man here. Look, Richie, I don't know if you're confused yet or not, but this is where I started to get very confused.
I was confused from minute 5.
Oh, okay. I lasted a bit longer, but
Yeah.
I got okay, he's teaching kung fu. We're going to get back at the Chang clan. So
Yeah.
what are they going to do? They open up a restaurant.
Yeah, why not? It's good to have a side hustle.
Well, the side hustle is they open up the restaurant so they can keep an eye on the Chang clan. I mean, it's a restaurant. And where do they get the money from?
Apparently, it's just very, maybe it's just easy in in I don't know, 1960s economy, 1970s economy, to open up a restaurant, and
I think it might be 1860s or something rather than 1960s.
1860s economy. You can just it's like It's like a kid opening up a lemonade stand. You just open up a lemonade stand.
So the Chang clan plan to attack the restaurant, but the three are warned, and that is by the chef from the other restaurant, overheard. And this is the next
There's a restaurant turf wars.
restaurant turf wars.
And okay, is the chef from the other restaurant? Is he? I didn't wasn't established. Is he transgender? Or?
I believe not. I think he's just a happy chef.
They gave him a very feminine voice. At least the dub did. I don't know if he was supposed to be that.
I don't think so. I think he's supposed to have just been a man.
Okay.
All right. This is when the film gets weird, Richie.
No way. Is it not weird already?
The three friends, plus some of their newer friends, pretend to be gold statues
Oh yeah.
in the restaurant. So when the Chang clan comes in, they're statues, they're gold statues, and the Chang clan think they're gold statues. But while they're not looking, they'll beat them over the head with some household items. Now, Richie, what was all this about?
I don't know. I don't know. And then he's like, "Oh wait, you're not real. No, we're not." It's just like, and then yeah, I don't know. It was yeah. I don't know how that plan was supposed to work, but it did. Yeah, they weren't very good statues because he just like, yeah. I do wonder while watching these movies. I wondered it when I was watching Shaolin Drunk Monkey and that Bruce Lee movie, how reliable the translation is from the English dub. Because some of it just seems very simple. Like no, we're not really, this is very basic. Like, no, we tricked you.
Well, I generally think this film's supposed to be a comedy.
Yeah.
So you have these comedy elements, but I mean, when have you thought, oh, I'm going to defend my house by pretending to be a gold statue?
Yes, it seems very elaborate, can't you? Like, I feel like there seems to be like, I don't know. Surely there's like less I don't know, complicated way to defend your house. I feel oh wait, I need to defend my house. We need to go down to I don't know, reject shop and get some gold get some glitter and need to go down to Bunnings and get some gold paint. Why? Yeah, I need to defend my house. Like, what else would I do? What else would I need gold paint for? You silly.
Very strange scene, but sort of funny in a sort of funny way. They have a return fight, but this is more equal. Both sides are going at it. Something I did notice in this, and you do notice this in a lot, especially a lot of the cheaper martial arts films, that when some of the actors are doing a lot of the flips and stuff like that, they get stunt actors in. But especially when it's the women, because they're using stunt doubles as dudes in women's clothing, that it's quite obvious that they're different people doing all the flips compared to just the women or the men doing their normal stuff.
Was stunt women not whether they were not as common in those days? I feel like that it would be easier to get stunt women now.
Definitely a lot easier to get stunt women now. But maybe women weren't back in those days really taught how to do the more gymnastic stuff. Maybe that was more of a man's thing. I don't know, but it is obvious when you have a look.
Yeah.
The old man teaches the other two the style of the 7-star Grand Mantis. Then once again, another weird thing. Why? I don't know. The blue man dressed as a woman goes down this like street thing. Three of the Chang clan sort of hitting on him. And then he beats them up.
They try to ask him out, ask her, and then kind of try to kidnap, try to rape, and then the dude who's got like a Tyson Kid haircut, it's the yeah. Again, basically just the he's got a terrible haircut. It's all bald except for the fringe. And it's just like I don't know what the plan was here, but and he just beats him up. I don't. It's supposed to be a diversion. Hi, I'm a lady, but it's like it almost doesn't work. I don't know. It's weird.
The old man goes for.
I guess back then dressing up as a lady is funny. That was supposed to be the idea.
I guess so, but it was like in disguise. But I guess you're probably right. It's supposed to have been funny, but it came across weird. The old man goes for a drink. But the three of the top Chang clan attack him. He holds his own, but he's not very well. The other two find the old man and help him in his fight. Now, Richie, this is the final fight. There's a little bit to quickly talk about here. First of all, the fight goes pretty well. It's a pretty standard martial arts fight. But the two, the man in blue and the woman get thrown in some water. And rather than just getting back up, they drink the water. They get up, they're fully bloated, do a couple of kung fu moves, and then they start. I first thought they were urinating on him, but anyway, it was actually coming out of their mouth, where they're just shooting this water at this bloke. And I'm hopefully get to show this so you can all see exactly what I'm talking about, because it's batshit crazy. There was just water flying on this dude, and this slowed him down enough so the man in blue could get a toothpick out of his mouth. Well, no, actually, I think he spits it on him. Spits his toothpick that hits him right in the middle there. He collapses. A couple more final blows, and that's the end of the movie.
And it doesn't. I got caught off guard because it doesn't have like end credits. It was like and it ends. I'm like, oh shit, okay, we're done.
That's quite common in martial arts movies of that stage. That it just sort of ends. Richie, what's your score and what's your thoughts on
look,
I'm
all right.
Grand Mantis?
Look, I have no issue with weird movies. Weird movies are fine. I have no issue with I like I like the bizarre, but I also kind of want to know. I also want to be able to follow what's going on, and I just couldn't. Everything was just things were weird. I mean, some stuff is entertaining, I guess. Like, obviously, like with a lot of Godfrey Ho movies, the fight scenes are always good. I mean, but it did. I got to be honest, like some of the fight scenes and other ones, like the Shaolin Drunk Monkey, were a bit better, were memorable. And then just found myself kind of like losing interest a bit. So not one of those better ones, but it was. I don't know. As a movie, I'll give it 2.5. As a Tubi movie, probably maybe 2.5.
So you're giving 2.5 for both scores?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I like martial art films, but this one wasn't one of their better ones. Its storyline was too ridiculous. The acting was so-so, and the fighting was okay, but nothing special. As a normal movie, I give it 2. As a Tubi movie, I'll give it 3.5. So yeah. It's now time for Let's Get Quizzical. Quizzical. Let's get a quizzical.
Your body.
You
I
forgot your
forgot the
singing
word.
part.
I
You
forgot my words. You quizzle talk, yeah. Quizzle talk.
Yeah, yeah, quizzy time. Yeah,
Yeah, nah,
boy.
boy, yeah. Fucky.
You're doing an Australian accent, and I'm trying to do Flavor Flav.
Flavor.
I was trying to go, yeah, boy, and you're going, yeah, nah.
Nah.
The Australian, yeah, nah.
Yee. Yee.
Yeah. All right, let's get quizzical, Richie.
Let's get quizzical. So, as we mentioned before, Godfrey Ho has quite a few movies to his name. He has a vast filmography. So this week's quiz is called, when I get up here, is called Ho or No. So basically, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just got to guess the Godfrey Ho movie. You know, I've made one up, and you just got to guess the right one.
The
Yeah.
Godfrey Ho train.
Ho Trey or Godfrey Ho. Jim Duggan would say. Okay, some of these are going to be easier than others because I'm going to make myself laugh again because I'm very fun. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready as I'll ever be ready.
Okay, first one, Kickboxer King, or here we go already. Kickboxer King or Boxer Second to the Throne.
Boxer second to the throne. Just because for your little giggles there, I'll say kickboxing. What was the first one? Kickboxing King.
Kickboxer King.
Kickboxer King is that the right answer?
Yeah, you're correct.
Whoa, Kickboxer King. Hey.
Yay! All right. Number second one, Japanese woman or Korean boy.
Japanese woman.
She's just a Japanese woman.
Okay. I gotta say Japanese woman is the right answer.
That's Korean boy.
It is Korean boy.
One for one for yeah. You're even at the moment. One lost, one correct. uh, Deadly Jaguar or Lethal Panther.
Big Deadly Jaguar or Lethal Panther? I'm gonna go just because it sounds like a movie. Also, the other one, I'm gonna go Lethal Panther.
Correct,
Lethal
Mundo.
Panther, yeah, boy.
Two. Next one, the fighter, the winner, or the pacifist, the loser.
Who's gonna watch a movie called I can't even say it, let alone
I would.
you would watch that movie?
Yep.
I'm gonna say it's the other one.
The fighter, the winner.
Yep, the fighter, the winner.
All right, yeah, you got it right.
Excellent. Bring it
Kick.
on.
You got three so far. Kickboxer from hell or wrestler from heaven.
Kickboxer from Hell sounds more badass. I'm gonna go Kickboxer from Hell. It's got to be.
All right, yeah. You got four. Werewolf versus assassin or zombie versus ninja.
Oh wow, they're both possible movies. Both of them are possible movies. Can I please have the first one again?
Werewolf versus assassin.
Werewolf versus an assassin or zombie versus ninja? I reckon you're lending me on a bum steer here because we know Godfrey Ho loves his ninjas. Oh, werewolf versus assassins, as in I think you've tricked me by not saying ninja.
Wrong. It is zombie versus ninja.
Oh, what?
So you
So
got
you
it.
just out clevered me. You
So
you you put clever on top of clever and then put clever on top of that.
yeah, I did. So you still got four. What was it, four? Yeah, you're right. Uh, next one, undefeatable or Beatable on easy mode.
So is it undefeatable on very hard mode?
Just undefeatable. Yeah.
I'll go undefeatable.
Yes. How did you guess?
I don't know. I'm just a genius, I guess.
Uh,
That boy's a genius.
uh, Robo Vampire or Robo Zombie?
Well, in parts of Asia, zombie and vampire are exactly the same thing. So I'm going to say Robo Vampire.
Correctamundo.
Yeah. Nice.
I put verses. I meant to put or. Anyway. Um, and again, I did put verses to the next one too, but I meant to put or. Anyway.
A peek behind the curtain.
Brooklyn Run or Manhattan Chase?
Brooklyn.
Anyway.
Look, I think chase is the better word than run, but there's so much going on in Brook. I'm going to go Brooklyn Run.
Wrong. Manhattan Chase. And last one. Crocodile Fury or Crocodile Rage?
Crocodile Fury or Crocodile Rage or Crocodile Rock.
You might see Crocodile Rock on Crocodile Rage if he hosts
it. Whoa, that's another Australian thing you're going to have to explain.
So Rage is a music video program, a long-running music video program. Yeah, like usually hosted by artists. And yeah, yeah.
I'm going to go Crocodile Fury. Crocodile
Correct.
Fury Road.
Correct. So you got 8. That's good.
I'm pretty proud. I'm very proud. It's time to spin the wheel of Chubby Cheese.
Spinning the wheel of Chubby Cheese, my favorite time of the week.
Dun,
Well,
dun,
and the rest of the podcast too.
So we're whittling down these categories, Richie.
Yeah, no, we're getting down there. We have, just to recap, we've got action, comedy, drama, sci-fi / fantasy. Do you want me to do the joke again? I will. If those have a / fantasy,
Toilet time.
Julian, what are you...
this is your genre. Thriller, western. Suggestions from website Canstow Blue 2. The website's just Canstow Blue. It's just a second. It's just a second one of that. And streaming gigs.
Toilet time.
Toilet time.
Streamers Picks is the only one that we update. Every other single one we're just doing until we finish. So
yeah, we'll do it until we've depleted the genre.
The category, the genre.
The category. Cool. Are you ready, me? Yes, I am ready, me. Thank you. Okay. Let's get going. All right. 1, 2.
Sorry. You're making me laugh, Chuckles.
Chuckles. You can catch me at the Chuckle Hut. 1, 2, 3. Let's spin that wheel.
Spinny. Streamers, no. Suggestions from Canstar Blue 2.
Blue 2. Satan's School for Girls from 1973.
Oh.
Head of the Family from 1996. And Atlantic Rim from 2013.
Excellento. Alrighty, I'm looking forward to this.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Let's spin that wheel. Let's go, Spinny.
Spinny,
Spinny,
spinny, spinny, spinny, spinny, spinny,
yeah.
spinny, spinny,
Spin,
spinny. Atlantic Rim, 2013.
Now I'll just see if it's on there. Give me a second.
Atlantic Rim. Wonder if this is sci-fi or fantasy, or if it's horror, or
I
is
think
it thriller?
It's probably all of them. Yeah, it's there.
It is there. Cool.
Yes. So yeah, the US government must depend on several soldiers and their artificially intelligent robots to save the planet from deep sea monsters.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no.
Oh no.
Directed by Jared Cohn, starring Anthony Tretch, Chris Graham Greene, and David Chikachi.
Chikachi.
Chikachi. If you're watching, David, sorry I butchered your name.
Excellent. So next week we'll be bringing you Atlantic Rim.
Cool.
Alrighty. I think it's now time for plugs or stuff. And stuff. Not all stuff, and stuff.
Well, first of all, do you want me to do my? I go, yeah, plugs and stuff. Then impression. Sorry, I forgot how this works.
Remember this time last week, Richie, when we did this?
Yeah.
It doesn't change.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So
routine.
You can, anyway, you can find me, obviously us on here. Check us out on Facebook. Tell them they're streaming. Give us a like. Yeah, and share it if you want. And message if you want to. Another movie's playing.
Oh, cool! Sneak peek.
I don't want to watch it now. Go away. Yeah. Anyway, give us a message to see what else you want us to watch. Obviously, it has to be within the realm of Tubi movies. I'm be like, hey, you should watch Avatar 2. So cool. I'm saying that, I've already watched the movies. Doesn't really bode well. It's not conducive for this podcast.
If you move any further left, we're not going to see you at all.
If I move any further left,
there you are.
If I move any further left, I have to join the Greens.
Another Australian reference.
Oh God, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, like the Greens. Anyway, I'm just
the Greens is something that you had in your spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah. I feel like half this podcast is me explaining Australian stuff.
Bonza Ripper, mate.
You can explain that,
I don't even know what Bonza Ripper, mate means. I think it's good.
Means good. So you can find me on Facebook, just message Tubierific stuff if you want. Find us on YouTube. Give it, that's where we upload. You can give us a like, give us a subscribe, hit the bell notification, and you'll get notified when we go and upload a new episode. And email us at tellemthetstreaming@gmail.com again, and then you can suggest stuff we should watch. And as far as
very professional there, Richie. Well done.
Yeah, no, thanks. And as far as me, I go, you can find me on Tournament Fights on the Movie Hero Network. You can find me on TM Ranker on the Movie Hero Network. You can find me on The Lonely Marks, which is a wrestling podcast I do with a couple of friends in America, Austin Pestal, Jacob Barber, and Jordan Pierce Owens on the Movie Hero Network. You can find me doing wrestling trivia, on Combat Wrestling Trivia, and with Jordan Owens on PS Wrestling channel. So you can find me there. And as far as gigs go, just hit up Rich, like page Richie Goodacre, and see where you can catch me. And if you want to book me, give us a message. Sometimes people message me there. I've been booked for Toowoomba later this year, so that'd be fun.
Nice.
So yeah. So that should be fun. So yeah. Other than that,
Can I
look,
Can I book you for my birthday?
if you want. Cool. Like just me and you talking, and you want me to just do a little live show in your shed?
That makes me sound so lonely.
Just do it live.
Yeah, for your
just do
birthday, I'll come and join you. So it's just me and you then.
a one man show in your one man show in your room.
In my shed, in my room. Yes.
You want me to be a strippogram?
No,
Okay.
no, keep them on.
Well, sometimes they just fall off voluntarily, but not voluntarily. You know what I mean?
They just jump for their lives. Ah,
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
gotta get away from this man.
I think it's just the shape of my ass.
Oh no, booty. So now's time for what's on Richie's shirt, and
yeah, okay, you go.
and let's hear an impression.
Okay, so I've kind of mentioned before. I don't know. I'll probably get in a bit of position. Give me a. I'm trying anyway. Feel
What's he like, eh? What's he like?
So yeah, it's like this says 7-star. Hang on, you can't even see that. Anyway, hang on.
We could see the word legend.
It says 7-star.
Now we can see your actual stomach.
So it's a 7-star FTR. There you go. And but like, I don't know. They don't really have distinct voices. I don't really think about that when I.
Well, what? Let's explain what FTR is.
Oh, so they're a tag team in AEW wrestling. Yes, they're a very good tag team, one of the best in the world. Look,
What does FTR stand for?
if the revival, forever the revival, whatever you want it to mean. And look, if you want, if you want to, until next time, fight like an 8-year-old girl. And to be continued. And pretend to have a cool mustache.
To be continued.
God damn it. That was seamless.